All right, welcome back everybody. Today I'm going to teach you the basics of driving a manual transmission car. This is going to be part one of a multiple part series. Today we're just going to focus on if this is your first manual car or if you're thinking about getting a manual car, how to get started and how to get rolling. The other videos will continue with more advanced things. First off, this is your shifter. Your shifter is going to have, like this up. Your shifter is going to have multiple gears. This has 6 forward gears and a reverse gear. The patterns are on here to get into each gear. And you're just gonna follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 easy when you're driving. For today, we're just gonna get to first gear, maybe second, and show you how to reverse. Excuse my car, I gotta vacuum it, but down here are your pedals. Got 3 pedals in your manual. This here is your clutch, your brake, and then the third one is your gas or accelerator pedal, whatever you wanna call it. Everything that you will be doing to get moving will be engaged with this clutch. Also, a big thing in these cars, whenever you're stopped, you're going to want to make sure that you have this e-brake up. Otherwise, your car will roll if you're not on a flat surface. So make sure you got your e-brake on. The car, you want to press the clutch in, hold it. And then you're going to go ahead and make sure this is in neutral. Neutral is always in the middle. And then hit the start button. Make sure I always give it another wiggle just to make sure it's in neutral. And then you let the clutch out. Real easy. Foot on the brake first, put the brake down, then you're gonna put the clutch in. While holding the clutch in, you're gonna move it over, move your shifter over to first gear, all right? Modern cars, the clutch will pretty much get you rolling. So all you gotta do in a modern car is slowly let off the brake because it's a hydraulic clutch and you don't even have to give it gas. You can see, and we are rolling. We are moving forward. All right. Throw this in reverse real quick. Reversing this car, you pull up, same thing over, and then as you can see, we're in reverse. We're now reversing back into the spot, being careful of anyone, and we're also modulating the clutch. Again, the clutch, as I let out more, the faster I'll go. I haven't even given the car gas yet. You want to learn here is while you're in first gear, just learning what point lets the car stop moving. So this is kind of how you're going to want to play with the clutch a little bit. Now, foot in on the clutch, first gear as you can see, and we're just going to let the clutch out and it's going to start moving, right? This is for modern cars. As you start moving like how we are right now, we're like 5 miles per hour, as you can see. I'm not even on the clutch anymore. I'm just moving around. At that point, you can then give it a little bit of gas and start moving. We're still in first gear. We don't have to keep hitting the clutch like a lot of people always say, oh, I gotta keep hitting the clutch. No, you don't gotta do that. We are moving fine in a parking lot under 10 miles per hour. We're about to come to a stop. So whenever you're gonna come to a stop, really easy, come off the gas and you hit the brake, but this time you're also going to hold the clutch in as you brake. And with that, you're stopped. Now you can throw it in neutral and then you're back to where you started, because a lot of you guys are probably going to stall starting out. If for whatever reason you forget to put this back in neutral, whenever you come to a stop, this is what will happen. But you'll stall. The car will basically shut off. And now, if you have a car that the clutch will not automatically engage, what you may have to do is clutch in, first gear, and you may have to get the RPMs up. What I used to do when my car didn't do it, I would give it a couple of taps, and then same thing, you'll get moving. The clutch is in, first gear. We're gonna let the clutch out, as you can see. Now the clutch is fully out. I'm not even getting the gas. I am moving. Now we're gonna give it some gas, right? Usually in a parking lot, you'll never have to go second gear. I don't know why you would ever have to go second gear in a park. Usually for everyday driving, I shift around 2,500 to 3,000 RPMs. These are your RPMs here. These are gonna dictate how much you're revving the car up, basically, and you're gonna hear it. So as you're driving, get the RPMs up a little bit. You're just gonna repeat the process. Literally, you're just repeating the process that we already did to get going. Foot off the gas on the clutch down to second, and we're teeter-tottering the gas and clutch, and we are now in gear. Now, as you get more advanced, you'll start going into higher gears. It's all the same. If you want to go into third gear, same thing. The process is all the same. Just remember, whenever you come to a stop, to go to neutral. When you're slowing down, the brake and the clutch at the same time. Again, from the beginning, from the very start. So, e-brake down. We're going to go ahead and put the clutch in. First gear. If you have a new car, just let the clutch out. If not, you're going to have to give it a little gas. I'll show you both ways. We're going to teeter-totter. We're moving now. So we're on the gas. We're on the gas now. We're on the gas. We want to go to second gear now. So all we do is we let our foot off of the gas, clutch in, shift it down to second, teeter-totter. And then we want to come to a stop, put on a brake and the clutch at the same time, throw it in neutral. Shifting. Remember, I'm getting it up, getting the RPMs up there. Now, foot on the brake, off the gas, down in a second, teeter-totter the brake, teeter-totter the clutch and the gas, and we're good. Now we're going to come to a stop, foot on the brake and the clutch, throw it back in neutral, and we're good. If we're parking, pull the e-brake up, turn the car off. And of course, one more time on reverse, clutch in, holding the brake at the same time, pull up on the collar all the way over to the left, and then all you got to do is let the brake out and the clutch, and as you can see, we're moving backwards. And that's it. You might learn better clutch control like I did, trying reverse first and seeing where it engages. It's all about the engage point. But we're going to go over going to higher gears later on, highway driving, downshiftting, hill starts, everything like that in a later video. This video is just to get you guys acquainted. Anybody who's learning or who has a manual car and they're not doing too well, or someone who wants to drive a manual or stick shift car, because it has become kind of a lost art. So I felt like it was good to make this video. Hopefully this was helpful. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Browse for more, and most importantly, have a nice day.